Ah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson, and boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military, but I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait. Where are we again? Okay, so... This town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride. You're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this. There's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry though, we haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
Turret test labs. Visitor entrance. City 17! Oh, and don't mind me. I'm just talking to you from another universe. Yeah. I agree with you, considering that bloke isn't... He's sleeping on my job! This part of Aperture Sciences
science innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community. Entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
In other words, cheap labor was used to put this all together. To save on costs. Yeah, you're telling me. I'd do as Cave Johnson says. For once, he's not misleading you. Yeah. Obviously, Nora here on the night shift. Wonder why that is. You might want to head to that building over there. Yeah, that one. I'm guessing that's where you need to go.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
Automatic doors. Quite sophisticated for this time period. Oh yeah. And, Mel. If you expected me to refer to you as doll, babe, or some sort of sexually derogative language, that is something I will not be doing. Because where I'm from, that's just not socially acceptable. Oh yeah, Cave Johnson's personal assistant. I know what happens to her. It's not good, believe me. And no, it does not involve testing. Not directly, anyway. Yeah. Terminal vanity detected. Yeah. Assault mine. Handy because there's a lot of hollowed out places to build things in.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Oh, I don't know, Cave Johnson? Perhaps they'll go to work for one of your greatest rivals and do really well. Their health and safety standards are probably much greater. Oh, don't mind that smell. It's important. I'm sure he'll rant on about it at some point. He has a low view on those who are physically damaged goods. Should have warned you earlier about that. Yeah.
Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that a little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test could happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the amused calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "You're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this. Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my... Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Volt.
Black Mesa, Aperture Science's greatest rival. Bet you're with them right now. It's all gonna go wrong, isn't it? Yeah, altogether Textbringer, you're right. Since when is anywhere good peaceful for long?
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes. An hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry. We've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
Don't believe him now. If you knew just a small bit of what goes on around here, I think you'd be emptying your bowels right now.
So, As I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay tonight, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 signs boys disappear because of him.
Liar?
So he always was a terrible liar. Yeah, they're live rounds. So don't stand in front of them for too long. Strange. No one else here. Oh, great. I can see why. The toilets are out. No wonder no one's around here. I mean, hope you... Okay, what's that doing there? Did they take that from Britain as a souvenir? One of those who works here. Yeah, you know what the two of us are doing, Mel? Us and this multi-class expert talking with. What we do is go around the multiverse helping out others with whatever they're doing. We have been to this universe before. Helping out some meet MIT graduates and a meet test subjects. This place a few decades later, who appears to be a mix of Asian and Portuguese descent. Oh, I don't know.
Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy Harry lied to me.
Bound to be one of those at some point. Anyway. He's a consistent liar, I'll give him that much. Yeah. Much earlier models than the ones I'm familiar with. Not as good looking. And I'm guessing that's where you need to go into.
If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, but it appears that quite a bit of time has passed since you were asleep. More than a few minutes.
Don't worry about the height. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long fall aperture science innovators long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought.
There must be an earlier model to the long fall boots. But they look like they could do the job. Which is a good thing, considering that if you fell down here without them, you'll probably be dead. I see you don't want to take that chance. Considering what you know about aperture science so far. Since you're not grunting in pain, I'll assume that they work. You want to know what's over there? You're surprisingly agile. Yeah, sorry love, you're not going there. Yeah, that's it's something British. Well, English. To be more precise. Yeah, they're more lethal now. My advice is run up to them and knock them out. Then they won't be of any danger to anyone. As I don't think I see any other ways out of here. And what do we have over there? Well, knock over the turret first, then...
Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right. A new test. Congratulations! You get to test something else now. Double the experiments for you.
It's an earlier model, but it looks like it'll do the job. And if you look at that poster, it basically describes what it does.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spares in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
I have a fear about who or what is talking to you right now, but... yeah. That's how they work. You can move from one point in space to another without moving through the space in between. And yeah. At least least 18 years has passed since you've been asleep. Well, you're handling it well, aren't you, Mel? Yeah, you'll need to use the upper surface. Yeah.
Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan.
Whoever or whatever is talking right now, he's an even less convincing liar than Kate Johnson, who's dead now, by the way. Might be more than 18 years, yeah, I'm sure it is. Might even be the Glado Sarah for all we know. Yeah, down there now.
These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroy the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Does he think you're completely brain dead? It's perfectly obvious what's happened here. You've been asleep for years, decades even. And this is a part of Aperture Science which has been abandoned. We can't even get that right. If I'm right about what it's talking
But
to.
there's gotta be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There has to be another way out.
Yeah, you'll need to find some way of launching yourself across. And to do that, you'll need to get past those turrets. Make sure that they are down for you. Yeah, that pipe. I've seen something like that before. That's obviously part of what you need